確実なものは何もないだけど人は
All right. Not going to do this for very long tonight. Excuse me, very long tonight. Freaking pretzel got stuck in my throat. Long night today. Long day out with the family. Out for dinner. It took longer than we thought, but it was nice. So that's always good. I'm going to try and get a. I'm going to try and get a couple of Warpless runs in here. Let's see how it goes. I know it's late, but hopefully we can get some good runs going. Okay, so we got that. Got that. Okay, all good. Ready to go. Hey Adam, how you doing? Hey Slayer. Sorry for the coughing. I got a pretzel sourdough nibbler stuck in my throat. I had a pretty good piece of salmon, actually. That was a really slow bit there. I practiced this level and it's not coming through. We're a group of 10 people. We had some old friends of my parents come in from New York and surprise my parents, so we all went out to dinner. Of course, I was... oh, I almost had it there. I was the only one at the table that ordered salmon. Out of, like, 10 people, everybody else ordered steaks, but, you know... Yeah, 1-1 is getting really good. 1-1 is clean. I'm still learning not to rub the pipe. 1-2 is okay for not getting P-speed. I don't have the P-speed strat down yet. Excuse me. I know for a fact that I can get sub 1 hour if I get through a run without dying. Because I've gotten to the point where I'm fast enough. Ah, damn. If I can just get through and not take those deaths, because those slowed me down immensely. Or that. How did Mitch's Mario Golf runs end up today? I had to duck out because we took the kids over to see my parents and before we went to dinner and all that. I don't go for the P-speed strat. Excuse me, sorry for the coughing. Unless I've gotten an early fanfare. See, like right there, I'm still working on consistently doing the backwards jump instead of rubbing the pipe. I need a cough button. I just bonked that. If I didn't bonk that, I would have been able to make it through with the secondary P-speed strat. Yeah, I do the... When I do pull out Mario Golf, I do the speed runs. I was supposed to pick up that power-up. So it's a little more hectic when you're on the clock and you're trying to like rush every single golf shot. Speaking of though, my back is feeling better. So I will actually be able to bust out. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to listen to that. I will be able to bust out some actual like golf simulator streams this week. I finally got P-Speed and I didn't know what to do with it. I was so confused. Yeah, so my plan this week is to do some golf streams, like actual simulated golf rounds, and then do Mario 3 runs after I'm done with 18 holes. I actually can take a camera to the golf course because with Twitch Mobile, I can just go live from my cell phone. But for the stream rounds, I've mostly just been doing the launch monitor simulator that I have set up in my garage. Oh, rub the pipe. Just how? Twice. Actually, 3 hours is really good for 18 holes. A lot of times the public courses, because they get so backed up, you're expected to finish within 4.5 hours. Yeah, an 18-hole round with a group of 4, the pace of play, you're expected to be done within 4.5 hours at the most. The driver is one of the hardest clubs in the bag to hit because there's so much space on the club face for you to make a mistake. The thing with golf for me, like even real life golf, is I play better if I speedrun it. Which kind of like sounds crazy, but if I finish 18 holes in 3 hours, I'll shoot an average of like 6 to 8 over par. Not 6 to 8, what am I saying? 8 to 12 over par. I'm thinking the wrong score. If it takes 4.5 to 5 hours because the course is slow, I'm like 16 to 17 over par. Because I can't handle the lack of pace. Yeah, like I'll shoot 80 to 82 on 18 holes on a quick round, but I'll be like 89, 88, or 90 if it takes too long, because then I'm on my phone and I'm losing interest, and it's just... Yeah, well, absolutely, that too. I stay out of my head and I hit better. But if it's so slow, it gets to the point where like I just want to go home. I don't even want to be there anymore. And then I start to play poorly. Oh, man. All right, let's keep it going. Okay, well, now we're not going to keep it going. I think that's why I kind of like took to speed running when I decided to try it for myself, because I'm so immensely impatient that breezing through things as quick as possible kind of appeals to me. I want to kind of learn at some point how to do the SM3 16-star speedrun. That wasn't terrible. For a beginner, that was pretty clean. See, that jump is infuriating to me because I can get it on the practice ROM like 8 out of 10 times, and then I start doing runs and I can never get it. I don't know why Mario wasn't sliding there. Ah, damn, that was so nice too when I bonked. I love Mario 64. It's my favorite 3D Mario. Odyssey was good. Galaxy was good. Sunshine I didn't like. Galaxy 2 is good, but it's just something so special to me about Mario 64. I gotta stop going for that P speed there. I'm not polished enough at it to do it in runs. Yeah, like, see, that little jump turn back, I'm not great at yet. Oh, no. Alright, we can keep it. Nope, we can't keep it going. Yeah, I like the 2D platformers. My big thing with Mario was that Mario 3 was always my favorite. I played the DS games, I played New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii and all that. I didn't get past 2 levels in Mario Wonder because my Switch Pro controllers kept lagging with my button inputs, and I hated it. Oh, Mario 3D World, or 3D Land. Yeah, I don't know if it's an unpopular take, but me personally, I did not like that game. I didn't even like... I'm not a big fan of Super Mario World either, to be perfectly honest. Everybody talks about how great Super Mario World is, and I'm sitting here like... Damn it. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, Mario 3 was better. Yeah, see, me too. I may have had Mario 1, and I know I had Mario 2, but I don't think they were my first. I don't remember if they were my first Mario games. Because Mario 3 is the first Mario game I actually remember playing as a kid. My brother and I would try so hard to get to the last world and beat it. And I remember the first time we finally beat the game, it was like the greatest thing in the world. Well, it looks like we got 1-1 down pretty good. It's just the other 80 levels in the game that we need to practice. No, we're not getting P-speed. Okay, backup strat. Rub the pipe. Ah, we got a star. I do remember the NES bundled with Mario 3, though. Ah, I missed the P-speed there. Oh god, I remember the sun, sand, desert stage with the angry sun in the background. As a kid, that was like just terrible. Come on. It was such a clean level to take a bonk there. Why? Alright, so if you all want to know why I'm grumpy, this game is why. I know, right? That's the third freaking one on that level. You know, sometimes I think I can make that jump, but then I always just drop out of it at the last second. If we can get to the later worlds, I have time I can make up, so it's really not that big a deal. The frog speed run on the bottom, the sub incentive. Is that in the way? Should I move that, or do you guys think that's okay where it is? Because it's like kind of blocking out the score a little bit, but there's nothing below that in the game. Oh god, the Power Glove was completely and utterly awful. And of course the Hammer Brother moves, so I can't pick up a mushroom in the Hammer Brother stage to get a fire flower here. But as long as I don't screw up 2-1, this run will get going. There's so much time save in the later worlds just by not taking deaths that if I can get out of World 1 somewhat clean, there's no reason not to continue. Yeah, and we're 2.4 seconds ahead despite the issues, so. The only problem now is I'm not going to be able to get fire until the airship because I'm Little Mario. Well, that, and actually there's no fire until the airship, period. Thank you so much. Here's a letter from the princess. Thanks, Herbert. I mistimed my jump there, but we survived, so that's all that matters. I was actually debating whether I was even gonna try any runs and stream tonight, because we didn't get home till 10:15. And I've got a 9 o'clock training for work in the morning that I have to conduct. But then the 4 cups of coffee I had with dinner kicked in, and now I'm like wide awake, so I figured, all right, let's make some use of this energy. Nah, I still can't get P-Speed there. I can get it there, but... I tried Door 3 a lot, just for fun earlier on the practice ROM, and I got it like 4 times in a row, and then it was like once every 3 or 4 tries. Yeah, right, my caffeine addiction is powering me through. As somebody who played a lot of Mario 3 as a kid, who only recently started speedrunning it, there is no more satisfying feeling than nailing those clips in World 7 and getting Door 3. It is so nice. That, on the other hand, was not. Because now I gotta do the sand stage and the Hammer Brothers without a mushroom. But like that first time I got Door 3, even though it was a practice ROM, oh, it was... It's like turning 21 and having your first legal beer. The satisfaction of it is like your first illegal beer, where you're like, I shouldn't be doing this, but, you know, okay. I think it's this one. It wasn't. Well, we kind of need the music box anyway, so. Hey, Wonderful, how you doing? Appreciate the good luck. We've got some caffeine-powered late-night Mario 3 going. Thanks to dinner out with the family. Oh, I couldn't possibly say anything that he doesn't already know. When we were at dinner tonight, my younger sister, who's 27, said that the other day my son texted her and said, have fun this weekend with your boyfriend, Jacob. But don't have too much fun. I don't want any more cousins. Like, dude. You're 15. You're going to be 16. That's what you tell your aunt? Yeah, right? Hey, Liv, how you doing? That's what he told his aunt. Don't have too much fun. I don't need any more cousins. And it was at that exact moment I thought to myself, that's my boy. Because that's exactly something I would say. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm afraid to ask if you graduated high school or college because I don't want to feel old. But I think I know the answer and it makes me feel old. Nice. Yeah, I noticed with mine, Twitch took like 4 days to approve some of the emotes. But to finish the thought, Slayer, yeah, it was like door 3 is your first beer before a 21. You're like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. But then when you get it consistently, you're like, that's your post 21 drinking. You're like, well, I can do this. This is allowed. But if you do it too much, you get drunk on the power and then you start missing it and it ruins your run. But I'll tell you another great story. The other day, this was the other kid. It's not as good as the ant story, but my 2-year-old has picked up a lovely habit of screaming things that we don't want her to say in public. So when we left the allergy doctor, I told her we have to get back in the car. No, I go for a walk. No. So I went after her. I'm like, no, we're not going for a walk. We're getting back in the car. I picked her up to put her in the minivan. Help! Help me! Help me! As I'm loading her in a minivan. Help me! Like, really? So, yeah. Middle-aged man trying to put a 2-year-old little girl in a minivan. That was the answer I got. Help me! And then my 1.5-year-old, he's funny now too. If he wants something, I'll take it over to him. But if I grab the wrong thing, heaven forbid, he starts shaking his head at me and waving me off. So like if I bring him cheese and he doesn't want it, I get that. This, and he'll just do it over and over until I finally find the right item. Yeah. I hate doing this level so slow, but I really don't want to lose my fire flower. Like these freaking kids, man. Like, oh my god. It's almost like if they weren't tax deductible, we wouldn't have any. I missed my P-speed there. Oh, I welcome it. Any stories you got, bring them on, because I've got so many more I can cycle through, and I love funny kid stories. In fact, after yours, I got another pretty good one for you. Oh, there goes my fire flower. And there goes my mushroom. We're going to slow down here. I really don't want to take a death. Yeah, I missed the end of the stream the other day, Wonderful. How did Banjo-Kazooie end up? Did you get that sub 2 hour? Hammer time. Oh, dude, watch enough of this run. You're going to see so many silly mistakes. It's not even funny. Nah, wrong block. Alright. Son was older, 3. What the... That's hilarious. And then there's always like the brief pause of shame because you kind of know where they picked it up from. I've done that before. Where did that come from? I shot him! You saw that, right? You guys saw me shoot the fish. He was dead in the beginning. And I only had the one cloud. Oh, he picked it up from the grandparents, huh? Yeah, unfortunately, my kids are going to pick it up from me. I didn't think he respawned that fast. I knew he respawned, but... See, I worked in the car business way too long not to have a sailor's mouth. So one time, my nephew loves this story. He's 7. I had the day off of work once. And I was on the... I had to be on the golf course. Or no, I went to work... not to work. It was a job interview. And my wife was at work, and I got the call that my son was sick from the school nurse. And he had to be 7 years old at the time. And she wouldn't tell me what happened. All she would say was that he was sick, and I had to come pick him up. So I go to the school. I check in. I go to the nurse. I had said sorry to the job interview people. Like, I really got to go. And as I check in, I go to the nurse's office, and he looks like he's perfectly fine. It was he was in good spirits. He's laughing. He's like joking with her. And I said, "Well, what happened? You know, you said he was sick, and I had to come get him." Well, yeah. You see, on the way to school this morning, there was a little bit of an incident. And I'm like, well, what? Did he get in a fight? Like, what's going on? Well, nothing like that. He just had a little accident. Really? He said, so what? He wet himself? Well, not quite. So, I look at her. Oh, no. And I'm like, are you trying to tell me that he soiled himself? She goes, yeah, on the school bus. When he was walking in, the other kids sensed something. And I look over at him. Again, he's 7. I'm like, how did you not feel this? You know? Oh, it gets better. So, you know, he's like, oh, well, you know, whatever. He mean, blah, blah, blah. So she said we had to take him home. All right, well, that's fair enough. He doesn't have a change of clothes or anything. She cleaned him up. But then she hands me a bag. I'm like, what the hell is this? Well, that's his underpants. Well, what are you giving them to me for? Well, to take them home. It's like, throw them out, lady. Like, what are you telling me he just destroyed these things and you're giving them back to me in a plastic bag? Well, yeah, you can wash them. Like, okay, I want literal, like, crap running around my washing machine. Like, just throw them out. She wouldn't throw them away. She gave them back to me. So, you know, me being the horrible human being that I am, I threw the bag out in the trash can outside the school. So yeah, that ruined a job interview for me and killed my one day off from the dealership. But it gets better. It's like those old commercials. But wait, there's more. It turns out the reason that it happened is because he had to go since Friday. This was a Monday. He had been waiting all weekend to get to school to use the bathroom. So I had asked him. Oh, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So I said to him, why did you do that? And here's where karma comes in. He says, because you told me to. I did what now? Yeah, don't you remember like a month ago, I overflowed my toilet and you got mad and you said I wasn't allowed to poop at home anymore? No. And I was speechless because I did indeed say that. Sarcastically. And he took me seriously. That was a horrible bonk there with that fire. I gotta pay better attention to what I'm doing. Ooh, that was nice though. Oh, I'm sorry. It shouldn't be that many. Maybe it's because I started at like 10:30. It's only supposed to be like 2 minutes at a time for like 6 total minutes or something an hour. But yeah, he took me seriously because it was a horrible mess to clean up. And I sarcastically told him he wasn't allowed to use the bathroom at home anymore. He had to wait till he got to school. And yeah, so karma bit me in the butt on that one. Of course, then there was the time that he turned my black leather seats pink. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, thank you for the gift sub to Ancient Slayer. I wasn't saying son of a bitch to the sub. Please don't take it that way. I was because I got bonked. Yeah, I added the Tim Allen grunts to the stream effects. I mean, people have been calling me Tool Time my whole life because my name is Tim Allen, so I kind of figured, let's lean into the skid.
I don't think so, Tim.
Well, I do think so, Al. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no, that's why I put the sub alert like that. And there's some channel point redemptions that are like that too. I figured that's my name. I may as well lean into it. And enough people that at least recognize somewhat of who I am from Mitch's streams already knew that because of the YouTube memberships. Because there was a couple times I forgot to switch to my Grumpy Dad YouTube account when I was gifting memberships, and it would come across as Tim Allen. And then Mitch figured it out, and then kind of just people figured it out from there. It was funny, he did that, the last time I did that, I accidentally didn't switch accounts. And he had, he did it on stream. He was saying, oh, thanks Tim Allen for the gifted, and then he kind of turned and whispered, well, we all know who that really is. I'm like, we all know it's Grumpy. Yeah, that was why. The grunt, that's what he was looking for. Yay, no fanfare. Woohoo. Hammer Brother moved. I used to do that stuff all the time with the banks when I worked at the dealership. I would talk to them like I was Bobby Boucher. I would pull out Little Nicky, Herbert, Bruce, any one of a number of Family Guy people, Morty from Rick and Morty. I mean, it was literally how I entertained myself while I was at work. One time, I got a contract from a customer back in the mail because I accidentally... Not even me, actually. My office sent it to the wrong bank. They sent it to Capital One. And the contract was for First Star Bank. So they sent it back, and they basically just sent a letter that said, we can't accept this. This isn't... We're not on the contract, right? I actually still have a copy of the letter. I wrote them an entire letter of apology for cheating on them with another bank. And that I'm so sorry, and I will never do it again. And then, of course, I played the victim card, right? I said, you know what, but this is kind of your fault too, because what about my needs? What about when I need an extra 50 basis points off of a loan and you won't give it to me and they will? You know, what about when I need somebody with less than stellar credit to get a loan and they'll do it for me and you won't? And I mailed that over to their funding department. This is a pretty decent World 1. I have somebody that's working on like building out my Discord server for me. So I think one day when they get it to like a really good level, I might post some of those in Discord for people to see. I hope I don't screw this up. 6.6 green split in World 1's pretty good. Yeah, we're off to a good start. As long as we don't screw up World 2, we're gonna be okay. And as long as we don't get nommed again. I swear to God, I have no idea where that freaking fish came from. He should not have respawned that quickly. Shit. Alright, no fanfare, no fanfare, no fanfare. Okay, maybe hit the card. But yeah. You've seen the movie The Waterboy, right? Come on, you wuss, you could have made that jump. The Adam Sandler movie where he plays the guy, the football player that he was the water boy for the team, and then they got rid of him. And where he runs down the field trying to tackle. Yeah, I would do that sometimes to them when they called. So just for fun and because it's late at night, I'll tell you a story. When I was on the phone once with Wells Fargo, the guy asked me how I was doing, which, you know, mistake number one, because that gave me freedom to tell a story. And I was telling him I don't feel too great, my stomach's bothering me a little bit, you know. And he goes, well, there's no way you could feel as bad as I do right now because my back hurts, blah, blah, blah. Well, that set me off into competition mode. And I said, oh, I absolutely could feel worse than you. So he's telling me, well, what's going on? You know, we're in this little competition mode now. Oh, too much of a slowdown there. So I decide I'm going to tell him a story about how bad my stomach feels, and I'm going to do it as Bobby Boucher, and that's what I'll do for you here. I'll tell you the story the way I told it to him. So I start doing the little stammer thing. You know, you want to know how I feel? I can tell you how I feel. I want you to picture that you go down the street right now, and you go to Taco Bell, and then you go and order like 5 quesadillas. Oh my God, fanfare! And then you go and get some contrast supremes, but you gotta get them with steak, because they only go with steak. You get them with steak. I want you to picture that you driving home and you're eating all that Taco Bell, and then all of a sudden you get home and you go, oh, because that's such a bad idea. You cannot eat that Taco Bell, especially without some good quality H2O. You need the H2O. So you get home and then you go in the bathroom and then you think, oh, this is gonna be so bad that you can't even sit in your bathroom. You go in the bathtub and you turn on the water and then you just sit there and you do everything in the tub because there's too much for anything else. I keep screwing this up to where I can't. So I finished telling him that story. And I said, that's how bad my stomach hurts. And there's like pure silence on the other end of the phone for, I want to say, like 20 seconds. And the first thing the guy says on the other end of the line then is, the best decision I made all day was putting you on speakerphone before you started telling that story. two. All right, I could do one death. I can't do two deaths there. So they had an office, and all of their employees were all in that one office at the time. This was like 2017, before everybody kind of went remote. He said every single employee in that office had to put their phone calls on hold because they were laughing so hard because he put me on speakerphone. I consider that to be one of my crowning achievements in my career. If you can entertain, you're doing something right. But anyway, hopefully we entertained a little bit with that story. Capital One guy used to get the Rick and Morty treatment because he was a big fan, so I could get him to fund my deals faster by calling him. I also had a good time if I didn't want to talk to somebody. I had caller ID. This bank that I didn't want to talk to called. I pretended I was my own receptionist. That was pretty fun. And I'm so annoyed at that pyramid level. I was having such a clean run until then. That little backwards ridge strategy is so slow, but it's the only way I can get over that enemy without taking a bonk. But yeah, that was fun. So I pretended that one time I was from England. And was my own receptionist. All right, Hammer Brother, where are you? No, that's not good. Oh no, that. Can we please get to World 3? Oh no. Yeah, see, those are fun. That's why I put that one in specifically the other day. And why I made it 250 points. Because it's so applicable to like half the things I do in this run. Oh no. Died again. Alright, we're gonna pick this up as a backup. Gonna be a little slower, but if it prevents a reset. I'm at 40 resets already. When I was younger, I would watch Family Guy back when Family Guy was like still good. I used to love all the different voices that Seth MacFarlane can do. Because I always wanted to be a voiceover artist. And it just wasn't really something I ever managed to be able to pursue. course, my backup career choice as a stand-up comedian didn't quite work out either because I never tried it. That, and there's already a Tim Allen who's a stand-up comedian, so I would have had to change my name. Alright, I managed to get over the ghost that time, but I didn't do the duck jump. Ba, 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 ba. Slowed down. No, I haven't. Yeah, right? I probably could. Was Mel Blanc was the guy that did Bugs Bunny, right? Or am I mistaken? No, I didn't ever hear that story, but I'm definitely open to hearing it. I know the guy that did Winnie the Pooh did like 100 different characters for Disney. I think we're going to be 2 to 6 seconds behind, which is perfectly okay. Because I'm getting better at going through World 2 quickly, and I did practice World 3 even though I stupidly got nommed earlier. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, that's right. He did, he wasn't just Bugs Bunny, right? He was Elmer Fudd, he was Daffy Duck. Was he also Porky Pig? Ooh, that was good timing. Alright, we're actually still 2.5 seconds ahead despite the mistakes, so. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I put this one in too.
Hi-ho, neighbor.
I know you remember that one if you remembered the show and the name Tim Allen. Rest in peace. Oh, come on, stupid. What are you doing? Alright, the rest of that level was clean, so I think we're okay. I think you're right, though. Maybe I should open one of those cameo accounts and just do voice cameos. Damn. That little bit of slowdown is okay, though. It's like I said earlier, I can 100% get below an hour in this game if I don't die. Because I run through the levels not great, but fast enough where as long as I'm not taking deaths. I mean, it might be 59:59, but it'll be sub 1 hour. And then after that is when I can start really, like, keying in on some speedrunning techniques and P-speed techniques. Like, this dungeon I've got down maybe like 8 out of 10 times. That's alright. If it's on YouTube, I'll just look it up later. I don't currently have any mods in chat to whitelist a link. Otherwise, I would just have you link it. I had to set it up so that links weren't allowed for, you know, for the obvious reasons. They get the spammers come in here all the time, and those guys prey on new and small accounts because, I mean, obviously they're pretty much banned in all of the bigger ones. Hank Azaria. I'll look that up because I'm curious. Okay, 1, 2, jump turtle, 1, another turtle, jump, jump. I lost P-speed. That's okay. Jumped a little too soon. I love how right after I say there's no links for the obvious reasons, Nightbot comes and puts out the Streamlabs store link. I mean, granted, it's mine, but it's still funny that it's kind of like makes me look stupid. Yeah, we're just gonna forego you guys this time. Pick up a fire flower, I think, on the airship. Yeah, it was still a pretty clean level. I'm alright with it. It's like I said, baby steps. My first goal is sub-hour in Warpless by not dying. I don't need that leaf anyway, because I'm going to pick up the fire flower. And then the goal is going to be to lower the time in 1-minute increments or 30-second increments by getting a lot more P-speed strategies. And then for 100%, the goal is going to be an hour 30. Randomizers, the goal is going to be 40 minutes and then eventually 35 minutes. Oh no. Come on, stupid, pick it up. That's kind of like the cool thing about streaming, though, is all the zaniness I used to be able to do at the dealership. Like the voices and just, you know, messing around, having fun. Gives me a chance to do that, whereas, you know, with work, I can't. At least not to the same extent. Alright, 1.8 ahead is not at all bad, all things considered. I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here's a letter from the princess. 007. Oh, there is yeah, there is definitely a ton of time saves for me in the later worlds. Yeah, the 106 PB I have got one hand, but it had a really clean World 1 and a really clean World 2. So I saved time in World 1, and I'm only 1 second ahead, 2 seconds ahead in World 2. There's definitely time to be saved. Because in those runs, all of my deaths came in the latter worlds. Especially if we can keep fire to kill the boom boom in the fort. Oh man. That guy has such bad luck with the hands. I have watched so many of his runs in the last month or so live that he gets into World 8 ahead of Kudo and Mitch's pace into World 8, and then he gets smacked with hands. I mean, I've seen at least 5 in the last month that he was ahead of both of those guys, and he gets like 3 hands. No, oh, whew. That was close. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I think I'll set it to like 50 or 100 channel points. And I'll lay down the rules that you're only allowed to use it during the Wendy fight. Come on, stupid. You were supposed to pick up another flower there, not take damage. I'm only...
no.
Yeah, right? I'm only rerouting this way because I want a run that's not going to die here in World 3. I will deal with the lack of the extra P-Wing later. I mean, it basically eliminates sub-hour, but... it puts a PB back on the table. Especially because that PB had, I think, 7 or 8 deaths. And we're only at 1 so far. But I can almost guarantee if I had to play that level through as Little Mario, I would have died again. Plus, there's an extra P-Wing Hammer Brother that you would normally put to sleep in World 4 that I beat in my PB. So if I really needed to, I could always just beat him again and get another P-Wing. I get the feeling those 250.0 no's are going to become pretty popular in the future. It just seems like something people would enjoy because I do tend to die a lot.
Tim.
See, now that's just rude. Now you're just rude. In the randomizers, no, I don't mind them. They're so short too that I don't care. But the randomizers in particular, I think, is where people will have fun with them because I do die a lot in randomizers. Well, Stream Elements, for some reason, seems to think that emote you're using is all capital letters. Because the bot is only programmed to say that when somebody uses like 6 or 7 caps in a row. It's the emote itself is programmed as capital letters. That would explain it. No, it detected it. I have it on a cooldown. It's a 360 global cooldown. 360 seconds. So give it another 5 minutes and try again, it'll work. But if you were to say, just for fun, if you typed in, good job not dying on that airship or something to that extent, it picks up on that too. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to change it to 5 then, so it doesn't tell everybody to stop yelling when it's LOL. Come on, we almost had that. 1, 2, 3, pipe, jump, fire. Nice. Could have been a little faster, but I got nervous and turned around at the end. Yeah, the word die triggers the bot. Bad triggers the bot. Awful triggers the bot. Sucks triggers the bot. Yeah, but a lot of people triple up the emotes. I didn't realize the emote was like programmed as LOL. Oh, actually, that's why it's picking it up, because it's saying LOL, 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 so it's picking up 9 straight capital letters. I get it now. Okay, that makes sense. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. Stupid ass hammer, brother. I can pick up a power up here, but I think it's a leaf. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, well, we're in World 4, so just for fun, on the next auto-scroller, I'll set up a prediction on whether or not we PV. Okay, well, they're not going to do it that way. Alright, at least we can pick this up. Oh no, Retro Achievements is unavailable. Because we need Retro Achievements to be linked for speedruns. Stop moving, damn you. Well, here's that P-Wing. Oh, come on. Great. Backup strats. Why? 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 I'm already behind. This game hates me, man. Oh, God dang, what are you doing? Okay, I could swear that went through the platform there, but apparently not. You blew it! Oh, I'm really good at letting the hate flow through me. It's always directed at myself, but... Actually, depending on this airship, as long as we don't take a death, I don't think we're going to be more than like 10 seconds behind. Despite some slow movements in this world, we didn't die, so I... Or did we? Did I die in this world? I died in World 3. I don't think I died in this world. The fanfare, that's what I was complaining about, slowed us down. Damn you, fanfare. Oh, God damn it. And that's a leaf. Okay, well, there goes any potential time save. Heals for Mario. That I hate the game and my transformation to the dark side is complete. I don't hate the game yet, though. I hate my ability to play it. And I hate that I'm not getting better faster, because I know I can be better than how I'm playing. But I don't hate the game just yet. Yeah, there's no doubt I'm going to hate this game at some point. I just don't know when. Okay, I'm starting to. Don't jump out of the way, dick. Alright, well, we're back ahead. Not dying in this world helped, so... Feel free to put all your points on no. I will certainly understand. Aha! I learned this the other day, that apparently I'm supposed to do this in Warpless. Of course, it doesn't help if you screw it up. It's still faster than doing the level, but... Really? 69? I should probably have seen that coming, huh? I've never seen Star Wars. So whatever references you made to Star Wars went right over my head. So I apologize. I don't care about that leaf. No! Alright, well, we still made it through. I've seen the Family Guy version of it. Something, something, something. Dark side. And I know about, like, the heavy breathing Luke, I am your father, but that's pretty much it. Okay, safety shroom. Nope, never saw Star Wars. I was a massive nerd as a kid, but it was, damn it, I didn't duck. It was a video game nerd. It wasn't like a movie nerd. I've never seen a lot of, like, mainstream movies, believe it or not. Well, maybe you do believe it, since I've never seen Star Wars. Never seen Star Trek either, if it makes you feel better. Yeah, I never had any... I mean, I don't know if my friends watched it, but I never had any girls I knew that watched it. None of them tried to get me to watch it. I am so lucky I didn't die there. Completely misremembered what I was supposed to be jumping on. Sorry. The stream element spot loves yelling at you tonight, though. Okay, this time I took the hit and remembered not to keep moving forward so I wouldn't fall down the hole. Now I'm really going to make you mad. I don't understand the reference "You're Killing Me Smalls" either. I know it's from a movie or a TV show. I just have no idea which one. Oh, you know what? Ah, damn it. I don't know how to do Jesus Clip. But I'm still ahead in my own PB pace, so we're okay. I realized that a lot of the runners, and Mitch earlier today did too, used a star on this level, and I completely forgot to do it. I will try Jesus Clip for you guys once I learn how to do it. I can promise you that. But at the moment, because I don't know how to do it, it would literally just be me killing myself. There will come a day, and I asked Mitch, and I think he doesn't believe so, but I do. Oh, crap. That the world record will, to me, become so optimized. I did not need that music box. I just thought I did. God damn it. I think one day world record becomes so optimized that if you don't do Jesus Clip, you can't break the time. In my opinion. I think it's going to take a long time to get there, because you have to get so many different clips right before Jesus Clip is necessary. The Sandlot? Is that the baseball movie with, like, the dirty kids? I follow Cosmic on YouTube. I haven't seen SMB speedruns in a long time, though. I did watch Stewie run some Mario 1 speedruns the other day, though, because he's entering a tournament this month, so he was practicing. I like to watch Stewie do his runs when he's live. He's good fun. Woo! We made it! I did see that. I saw Cosmic had a video on that you're like right at the cusp of the human theory limit in SMB1. Which is absolutely crazy to me that they are that good. I think at some point, a very dedicated runner will find a new glitch or something in Mario 1 that lets them move faster, like a screen warp or something. Nitsky. Does Summoning Salt run the game, or he just does the videos on the game? I know he was running Punch-Out for quite a while. Okay, I just wasted like 10 seconds there trying to remember if I had a hammer in my inventory. Of course you jumped, you douches. Alright, we didn't die on the hammer, brother. We're off to a good start. I take back everything I just said. We are no longer off to a good start. But I think I might be able to save this with a star kill. Nope, I don't think so. Ooh, we barely got it because I didn't get P-Speed. Oh, see, there it is. You said death and it triggered the making fun of me. I normally jump off this block, but for safety, I need to pick up this power-up. Whoa, what the hell? Did you see that? That couldn't have just been me, right? That block was despawned? Oh my... Can somebody clip that for me, please? Because otherwise, I have to go looking through my own run later to find it to put it on YouTube. That is absolutely going on YouTube as a short. Yeah, we're still okay though. In this level and level 7, I took enough deaths, and in World 8 that we're still doing okay. Damn it! I needed the other hammer, brother. The only downside is I don't have another P-Wing now, so I can't do the wall jump, so I think I might have to take a risk and use my cloud for the wall jump level, because swimming there would just be way too slow. And do both 7-9 and 7F2. Unfortunately. Well, I do have 2 clouds left. Oh, but I gotta do the other swimming level in World 7. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do... Oh, God, what am I doing here? Alright. Let's get it together here. Let's lock it in. That was bad. Why would I jump there? For what humanly reason would I jump there? I'll check it out. Thank you. It shows the link on my end. I don't know if it shows it on yours because Stream Elements was just yelling about it, but appreciate that. So my Grumpy Dad Golf YouTube channel, the next morning, a lot of times I'll go through the stream from the night before and pick out all the crazy deaths and turn them into YouTube shorts. Oh god, every time I do this level I forget that that's not a flower. Because like 9 times out of 10 in the randomizer it's a flower. Yeah, no, that's perfect. As soon as this run finishes or dies, I'll check it out. And I'm hoping it's the former and not the latter. That fits. It's also a leaf. Yeah, I mean, you guys feel free to clip anything you want in here. Is embarrassing or whatever, I don't... There's a clip on YouTube of when I accidentally used the warp whistle in a Warpless run. Or a 100% run, I don't remember which. I was on PB pace. And it was right after Mitch came in here and said good luck in the chat. And I used the freaking warp whistle. So there's a clip of that and me just slamming my head down on the keyboard in like shame and frustration. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea to ban him. I think the ban hammer would come down on me then. But it just... The clip was funny because if you look at the chat box in the YouTube video, right towards the end of it, as I'm like still down in shame, you see one of the chatters come in with the "no" comment. God, I don't know how many times I've fallen down there and died before. How's your night going, Scotty? If you were drumming earlier, I didn't get to see it. I was out to dinner with the family. But I did see the updates in Discord. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, see, as bad as that world was, we're still... Why do I keep forgetting I'm supposed to take damage there? I can't... Ugh. Everything I read on how to do these runs online, everything tells you to take damage because the clip in 7.1 is so much harder with the foxtail. And I always forget to do it. Every other world, I take accidental deaths. I take accidental damage, but no. Okay, didn't matter. We got lucky. I might actually change that one particular Stream Elements announcement, but I honestly only put it in the first time because it amuses me. The nice thing, though, about having a tail, though, is it lets me skip a lot of time in that level that I otherwise can't skip. Because I can't do the T-speed take damage strat. And I mean, in all fairness, a lot of the high-level runners sometimes struggle with that strategy there, so... God damn it, so freaking slow, you stupid asses come out of nowhere. Lakitu comes back from the dead. You want to talk about Jesus clip? The boss bass and Lakitu revived themselves. The only problem that makes me nervous is that even though we're ahead by 40 seconds, I have to do an extra level in this world that I would not otherwise have to do. If I get through them first try, it'll be fine, but if I don't, it's going to be an issue. So actually what I think I'm going to do... I'm going to pick up this extra P-Wing to help kind of skirt through that other level faster. Which completely backfired because I can't clip this level now. I wanted to use it on 7F2 so I could just fly over it. But then I took damage, so I needed to be big to clip there. We're just messing up every which way but loose. Alright, over under. How many seconds till I lose the hammer suit? That's generous, Scotty. I think it's going to be less than that. Should I try the clips here? I actually don't even know how to do them. I almost had that. Not going to spend all day on it. Clint Eastwood with a monkey? What movie does he do with a monkey? I don't think I've seen a single Clint Eastwood movie in my life. My best bet for getting PB right now is to A, get through this quickly, and B, to get to Bowser with either fire or with this hammer suit. I don't have a lot of confidence in either of those happening. Called it. Oh, any which way but loose? Yeah, that's just a turn of phrase. I didn't realize that was a movie. I'm like 80 years old at heart. Da, 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 da. We're gonna be behind going into World 8. At least we're getting a run to World 8. Yeah, so now my best bet is going to be get to Bowser with fire and not get more than one hand. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, see, we're already behind now because of the airship, but we do still have a little time in World 8 we can make up. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, well, that unfortunately kills that run. And I do have a 9 o'clock meeting first thing in the morning, so let's find somebody we can raid into who plays a little bit better than I do. Let's see, this guy's playing with crowd control. I've never seen Mario 3 with crowd control. Have you guys seen that before? Yeah, I'm doing that now. Sorry about your 69 points, Slayer. Okay, did we PB? No. 100% not. All right, let's see. Who's online? Pie's online. He's doing a no-hit challenge for OOT. Morpheus is doing Legend of Zelda, and it says maybe Mario 3. He's pretty cool, so I think we're going to raid Morpheus if everybody's okay with that. Right now, he's in Twilight Princess. Yeah, I got the clip. I don't know, maybe... I don't know why it's doing that. We're going to unpin for end of stream, so it should pop up now. But we'll get that figured out too. So let's we'll raid Morpheus. You got back what you bet plus the 69 channel points that Slayer lost. Unfortunately, unlike Mitch's streams, I don't have a lot of channel point people gambling right now, but we'll get there. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't even really going to stream tonight because it was late, but I decided to because of the caffeine. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're going to be back with more Mario 3 tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a golf stream. And after I play 18 holes on stream, we're going to transition into Mario Run. So if my back is feeling up to it, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Otherwise, it's just going to be Mario 3. And I think I'm going to do Zelda on weekends because I kind of like doing that Saturdays. But thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. We'll get you some more channel points going forward that you can gamble with and lose because I suck. But have a good morning, have a good evening, have a good night, whatever time zone you're in. Just hope you have a good day.
Where you can only roll in a straight line. Alright. I didn't even check if she was in a good spot. Oops. Okay. This is fine. Yo, Grumpy Dad Golf, thanks for the raid. What were you up to? Yo, Agent Slayer, what's up? How's it going, Raiders? Doing some Mario 3 runs? Nice. I just recently dipped my toes into doing runs of that. Oh my god. I have to be careful here because if I void out, like, I have to restart the dungeon to set the early boss flags thing for the run.
Thank you. I was just about to ask you.
I've been watching a lot more of Mario 3 recently, and I found a copy of it locally for like 20 bucks. And I already had an NES, so I was just like, why not? So, the only weird thing is I'd never played the NES version on an actual NES. I only played it on VC like once. So I had to play through it like 3 or 4 times before things started making sense.
Oh, true. Also, Brock, you're coming Tuesday, and Wednesday, so Tuesday night. I'm probably gonna be like practicing and stuff, so.
Yeah, Warpless is a nice middle ground for me. I'm losing time. What did I really mess up